All right. Happy Monday. Happy New Year. If I haven't seen you yet in the new year, welcome to class. I'm Chantene. It's great to have you all present, and especially on a Monday night. So let's come to Sukhasana. Cross our legs on our mat. Close your eyes and start to arrive on the mat. Let's let everything that we brought to the mat today just wander away. Release it from our shoulders, our pores, everything. And start to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Close your eyes. This is your hour. And we'll start class with bringing our hands to heart center. Let's bow our heads and share with each other namaste. And while we're here, let's think about something that we hope to do for ourselves in the upcoming year, whatever that happens to be. Maybe it's finally getting a haircut, which I so desperately need, or doing more yoga, whatever it is. I want you guys to think about that and use that energy that you're feeling, that excitement about doing whatever that thing is, and bring it to the mat today. So with that said, let's reach our fingertips forward, start to lower our chest, our heart towards our shins, crawl our fingers forward and let gravity take over. Maybe our head touches the floor, maybe our chin. And let's ruminate on that thing, whatever that is. Or maybe it's just the feeling about working on something. And breathe. Inhale here. And exhale, walk yourselves very slowly back up to seated. Take your time. From here, let's raise our arms up to the sky on a deep inhale. And exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right fingertips behind you. Gaze gently over the right shoulder. Inhale here. And exhale, come back to center. Lean back, split your legs, and bring the opposite shin forward, whichever one that happens to be. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And exhale, let's twist to the left. Right hand to left knee, left fingertips behind us. Gaze over the left shoulder. Keep breathing. And inhale deeply here. And exhale, come back to center. Let's take up our knees and come to all fours, Brahmanasana, or tabletop. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees, hips distance apart. Plant the fingers, root the hands down. Inhale and arch. Gaze up, pull your chest forward, happy cow. And exhale and round, angry cat. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale and arch. And exhale and round. One more time. Inhale and arch. Elongate the neck, elongate the spine. And exhale and round. And let's come back to tabletop. Turn your fingertips to face the side of the mat, or maybe let's turn our fingertips all the way to face us. Plant our hands back on the floor, tabletop position. From here, inhale and arch. And exhale and round. Maybe sit back a little bit, stretching the wrists. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. And one more time. Inhale and arch. And exhale and round. And I have a visitor. Come on out, Lily. Hi, guys. This is Lily. Go on, Lily. I know. Go on. Oh my goodness, sorry about that. You should have been in down facing dog, would have been more appropriate. But we'll all come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Inhale and exhale. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal here if you'd like. Bend one knee at a time. spread broadly across those shoulders. Externally rotate the shoulders so that the crease of your elbow, the underside, faces forward or goes in that direction. And if you're pedaling, we'll all come to stillness here. Inhale and reach the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee gently, lower the left shoulder slightly, and gaze under the right shoulder. Three-legged scorpion. Inhale and square the shoulders towards the floor, and exhale, lower the right foot all the way down to the mat. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee, drop the right shoulder, and gaze under the left shoulder. Square your shoulders towards the floor on an inhale, and exhale, lower the left foot to the mat. Inhale here, and exhale, let's come forward to plank. Hold plank for 3, 2, 1. Shoot those elbows backwards and lower yourself slowly, slowly to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, Sphinx pose, Salamba Bhujangasana. Forearms come forward, elbows underneath the shoulders. Pull the chest forward to elongate the spine. Keep the back legs, or just the legs, active. And breathe. Inhale, and exhale, lower your head to the mat. Bring your wrists underneath the shoulders, pin those elbows to the side body, and inhale, press up to cobra. Keep your cobra low or maybe come a little higher. Elbows stay bent even in this high cobra. Or move up and down dynamically through the pose. Legs are active. And wherever you are, come to stillness. Inhale and exhale. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, press up to plank. Inhale here. And exhale, press back, down dog. Hold for a breath or 2. Inhale and gaze forward. Bend your knees. Exhale and step, walk, or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands to center. Let's do a nice long swan dive. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Slowly, slowly, use your core. Just descend nicely. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Let the fingertips touch the mat or go in that direction. Inhale deeply, bend your knees, and exhale, roll up to standing bone by bone. Tuck that tailbone first. Uncoil the spine, roll the shoulders back at the top. Palms face forward. Samastitihi. Lift the pelvic floor, engage Mula Bandha. And then bring your attention to the space between your rib cage and engage there as well, Uddiyana Bandha. Let's try to commit that to muscle memory so that we keep that same lift throughout class. And if we drop, that's okay. When you think about it, just flex it back, bring it back. And let's warm up. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees, and exhale up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale here, gaze forward, bend your knees, and exhale, step, walk, or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. As many times as you like. Helps warm us up. It's a nice, both cooling and heating breath. And let's come to the top of the mat if we wandered away. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back. Keep the right leg straight. Triangle pose. Plant the right fingertips behind the right leg and reach the left arm up to the sky. Option to place the hand on the shin, the right hand on the right shin or right ankle, or behind the right leg. Choice is yours. Maybe gaze towards the left thumb. Feel that long extension. Look down, bend the forward knee, and take half moon. So we'll reach our fingertips forward, let them lightly float on the floor, and extend the left leg up behind us. Beautiful, guys. Engage your core. Feel that Mula Bandha still flexing. Bend the forward knee gently and step the left foot all the way back. Drop the left heel, side angle pose. We're going to place our right hand in front of the right leg. Keep the left arm lifted, keep reaching. Good work, guys. Lower the left hand to the mat and reach the right hand up to the sky, revolved side angle. Option to turn the back heel up. If there's too much torque on that left knee by keeping the heel down, pull that heel up. Same great twist either way. We're just being more gentle with our joints. Now, if your back heel is up, I want you to lower it for a moment and then straighten your front leg for revolved triangle. So our upper body stays twisted. We're just adjusting the placement of our feet, straightening that front right leg. Lower the right fingertips to the floor. If you need to step the back foot up at all, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, inhale and raise your arms up by your ears, floating pyramid. We're going to hover our torso above the right leg. Use the core. Gaze down at your big toe. Keep your fingers active, long spine. Bend the forward knee and carefully keep your arms in place, step into warrior three. I need space here. So we're going to be warrior three, arms extended forward. Flex the back leg and use the glutes to lift your torso away from the floor. Bring hands to heart center. Bend the right knee slightly and start to raise your torso up for one-legged chair. We're going to bring our left knee all the way forward, cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh, and sit into Ekapada Utkatasana. Awesome, guys. Good to see you. Raise your arms up towards the sky. Uncross the left knee and step the left foot back, crescent pose. Stay on the toes and bend the forward knee. Lower the fingertips to the mat. Walk the right foot out to the edge of the mat and stay here, or maybe come to your forearms. Uttan Pristasana, lizard pose. Option to set that back knee on the mat at any time. Check your alignment, look back, make sure your left foot is in line with the crown of your head. And we'll all lower the left knee to the mat. We're gonna roll slightly onto that left arm. Take the right hand and gently press the right knee open. Maybe we start to roll the right foot onto the edge of it and really open that hip for dragon pose. It's really just a variation of lizard, but dragon sounds cooler. So we'll go with that. Maybe gaze towards the ceiling here. And carefully square the shoulders back towards the mat. We're gonna step that right foot back and come to our belly. So a pretty easy transition there, just make it onto your mat here. We'll bring our hands underneath our shoulders, wrists underneath the shoulders, and tuck our elbows into the side of our body. Let's widen our knees quite a bit, maybe as wide as the mat, maybe wider, maybe a little less, depends on you. And we're gonna press our chest up to cobra. So we're in cobra with wide knees. Keep a bend in those arms. If this feels good, bend your knees and bring your toes together. If that is awesome and you like it, maybe we start to press our chest up further, maybe drop our head back and bring our toes closer to our head for King Cobra. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale, slowly, slowly release back to the mat. Take it slow, take it gentle. Let your arms rest by your sides and lay one ear down on the mat. It's a big back bend, so let's reset, take care of those vertebrae. And bring your hands and your wrists under your shoulders, tuck your elbows into the side of your body, tuck your toes, inhale, and exhale, let's press right up to down dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, come forward to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, drop that back heel, straighten the left leg, and let's take this to triangle pose. Place the left hand anywhere on that left leg or behind the left leg on the floor. Check in with your bandhas, your pelvic floor. Gaze down, bend the front knee, half moon. Place those left fingertips on the mat as you lift the right leg up behind you. Beautiful, guys. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back, drop the right heel, bend the forward knee, come to side angle pose. Place that left hand down in front of the left foot, right arm up to the sky. And put a nice side series together. It's a lot less strenuous on the femur if we keep these externally rotating positions the same flow. Some method to the madness. Lower the right fingertips to the floor and raise the left arm up to the sky. Revolve side angle. And again, maybe we turn that back heel up. If the back heel is up, we'll lower it for just a moment. Straighten the front leg, revolve, triangle. Make any adjustments to your upper body or your position as you need. Lower the left hand down to the mat. Inhale, raise your arms up by your ears, floating pyramid. Parsvottanasana variation. Lift the torso, engage your core, and hover right above that left thigh. Elongate the spine, reach forward. Bend the forward knee, warrior three. Keep your arms in place. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Take this to one-legged chair. So bend the supporting left leg, rise up, bring the right knee forward, cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh, and sit into your chair. Raise your arms up by your ears, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, crescent pose. Step the right foot back. Stay on the ball of the right foot as you bend the left knee. And lower our fingertips to the mat. Walk the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Turn your toes out about 45 degrees. Again, maybe we stay right here or lower to your forearms. Option to lower the back knee as well. And we'll all lower the right knee to the mat. Whether you're on your forearm or not, let's shift our weight onto the right arm and start to press our left knee open with the left hand gently. Maybe rolling that left foot onto its outside, maybe gazing upwards. And gently release the knee. Let's square our shoulders back toward the mat. And then bring our left leg back and around, coming onto our belly again. Let's do bow pose this time. So we warmed up with a little king cobra action. For some people, this is a super simple pose. For some others, not so much. So like me, but we're gonna do it. So let's bend our knees while we're on our belly here. Keep your knees about hips distance apart. You can widen them further if you like, but it's actually safer to keep them about hips distance. If that feels comfortable, we'll reach back and grab the tops of our feet. Maybe this is as far as we go. If you like, deeply inhale and exhale, raise your knees off the floor, push your feet into your hands. Use your legs to do all the work here. Your arms are holding on, but they're just along for the ride. Raise the chest, raise your knees. And release. Lay your arms down by your sides and lay the opposite ear onto the mat from the other side. But it's okay if you forget which was which. And we'll all bring our wrists underneath our shoulders, tuck our elbows into the side of our body. Tuck our toes, inhale here, exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, press forward to plank and lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Do that as many times as you like, and then come to child's pose or any other resting pose that you enjoy. Take a breather. Let's come to all fours when you're ready. Form a nice stable Varmanasana, tabletop position here. Tuck your toes, inhale, and exhale, press up and back to down dog. Inhale, raise the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Drop the back heel, bend the forward knee, and windmill yourself up to warrior two. Nice and strong pose. Feel your Happy New Year warrior come out. Inhale and exhale, reverse warrior. Raise the right arm up and overhead. Reach the left hand down the left leg. Elongate that spine. Let's take Gomukhasana bound arms here. So bend the right elbow and bend the left elbow. See if you can clasp or reach your fingertips together behind your back. Go slow. If you're like me and you have stiff shoulders, just go in this direction. Turn the back heel up. Square your shoulders towards the top of the mat. Keep your arms bound here and lower the left knee to the mat. Anjaneyasana with bound arms. Make sure you untuck those back toes here. Keep binding, or maybe release your hands if you'd rather do that. We'll all straighten the front leg for half split, maybe with keeping the bind, maybe we've released our fingers. Option is yours. Now let's all release and lower our fingertips to the floor. Inhale and halfway lift here. And exhale, forward fold and half split. Make sure your weight is distributed evenly on both hips. Inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and sit down onto the mat. Just let your booty come down gently onto the mat. Bring both legs forward. Take bent knee staff pose. Knees are hips distance apart for just a moment here. Spine is nice and tall and long. Grip the underside of your thighs and bring the knees together. Lift the feet off the floor and sit back for boat pose. Extend your legs up. Take the right hand and reach and grab the left ankle. Keep both legs lifted And then reach the left hand back behind you. Twisted boat. It's challenging, but you guys got it. You look amazing. Maybe gaze towards the left thumb. Twist back to center and lower your feet back to the mat for bent knee staff. Good work. Let's come onto our back here. Knees, hips distance apart, feet on the floor. We'll take a wheel or half bridge. Option is yours. I trust you guys know how to do these, but I'll walk you through. We're going to place our heels as close as we can to our glutes if we're setting up for half bridge. For wheel, we can have them a little bit further apart. Find your placement here. Inhale, and exhale when you're ready, press up to pose of your choice. If you're in wheel, try to straighten your arms and press your chest forward. Don't let those knees splay. Keep them hips distance apart. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower gently back to the floor, no matter where you were. Bring your knees in and roll around side to side. Maybe even shake the wrists out if you were in wheel. Inhale and exhale. Let's use our momentum and roll all the way back to all fours. Or if you're like me, kind of crawl in that direction. From tabletop position, tuck your toes, inhale, and exhale, press up and back, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward, warrior 2. Drop that back heel, bend the forward knee, windmill, your arms open. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, exhale, reverse warrior. Right fingertips crawl down the back leg. If you need a strap or anything for the bind, go ahead and grab one. Otherwise, let's all take Gomukhasana arms, bending both elbows, maybe drawing fingertips together. Square your chest towards the top of the mat and turn the back heel up and lower the right knee to the floor. Untuck your toes. Anjaneyasana with bound arms. Keep your arms in position or lower them to the mat. That choice is yours. We'll all straighten our front leg. If you're still lifted, keep the core engaged. Your bandha is working. And we'll all lower our fingertips to the mat. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale and halfway lift here. And exhale, kind of slowly lower onto your right hip, or left hip, sorry, other side. And bring that right knee forward. Bent knee, stack pose. Bring the knees together. Grab the underside of those thighs. Lean back and lift your feet off the floor for boat pose. Boat 2. We'll extend our legs and take the left hand and reach and grab your right ankle. You can grab the right foot as well, if your arms are long enough. We'll all also twist to the right, reach our right arm behind us. Twisted boat. Parivrtta Navasana 2. Untwist slowly and lower your feet to the mat. Awesome work, guys. Let's come to all fours. And since we just did a back bend, let's do the reverse. We'll take baby crow here. So baby crow is awesome. It's kind of sneaky in that it looks easy. It's not super easy, but it's not super hard. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to plant our forearms on the mat, hip shoulder distance apart, like we're setting up for Sphinx pose. But our shoulders are going to lean forward, and they're going to come almost over our wrists or on top of our wrists. Once we're here, bend our knees, come onto our tiptoes, and we'll bring our knees on top of our triceps. We're just going to shift forward, connect the knees and the tricep. Maybe lift our toes. Maybe. And a little baby crow. So it is an arm balance, but it's a safe one if you're worried about falling over, which I know all of us are. Yes. I'm checking out all my baby crows. You guys are killing it. Good work. And shake out the wrists, shake out the shoulders. Great work. Go ahead and take child's pose or any other resting pose that you'd like for just a moment. Maybe just virasana. Keep your breath in and out through the nostrils. Let's all come back to tabletop. Plant your wrists and your hands underneath the shoulders. Walk your knees out to the edge of the mat. Maybe stay here nice and high. We'll all flex our feet, keep our ankles in line with our knees here. If this is comfortable, lower to your forearms. Keep the hips shifted up and sit them back a little bit like you're sitting into child's pose. From here, if you feel that your groin is ready and willing to open up further, maybe slide the knees out further. Be gentle, taking frog pose, Mandukasana. Now, if you're supporting yourself with your forearms, stay there. If you don't feel like you need that support, you can lower your chest to the mat. Maybe even lower your chin, face to the mat. Be respectful of what your body is telling you, though. We'll all bring our wrists back underneath our shoulders. Now, if you are almost completely on the floor, you can have the option of just shooting your legs back. Well, not shooting, just gently letting your legs straighten behind you. Otherwise, we're going to use our upper arms to support us, to lift our chest and our hips and bring our knees back together very slowly. Looks like you guys just know what to do beautifully, but can be a dangerous pose, so don't mind the over-explanation from me. Good work. Let's try some mid-splits. So come to sit on your mat. Legs are far apart as you comfortably can, and we're going to take this very, very slowly. But it's something that people ask me all the time about, and why not try it? So from here, this might be as comfortable and as wide as we want our legs to go. That's perfectly fine and beautiful. However, if you want, you can place one hand in front, one hand behind you, and scoot your hips up closer. So we're going to anchor our heels and move our hips forward slightly to expand the distance and the angle here in our legs. If that feels good, two options. We can take a simple wide-legged forward fold. That's option one, to walk your fingertips forward and bring your chest towards the mat like we do at the end of class sometimes. Or We're gonna plant our hands down, root our heels into the mat, and start to lift our hips up. Maybe that's all we go. However, if we can, we'll start to turn our butt up towards the air and turn our toes forward slightly, which is going to expand that angle. And then maybe we come to our forearms, and maybe we come onto the floor. Now my hips are slightly lifted because I'm trying to do middle splits, but my groin isn't settled all the way on the floor. So be careful, take it slow, and to come back up, we're gonna use our arm strength to lift ourselves back up. Good job, guys. Beautiful. Awesome. And we have time to do one of my favorite arm balances, one of the foundational ones that we use a lot in the flow. But since we have some folks here tonight that I don't think have done this with us, I wanted to teach Ekapada Kundinyasana 2 for all of you guys. If you know how to do EPK2, you know there's at least one, maybe 2 or 3 of you that can. You can just work on it or take crow to EPK2 on both sides. However, if you haven't done it, I'm going to show you guys and then we'll see how it goes. So I think the best and easiest way to enter EPK2 is from down dog. And just watch me for a minute and then we'll go ahead and I'll try it together. I'm going to reach our right leg up to the sky. I'm going to take our right knee and connect it to our right tricep and really put it to the outside of the right tricep. Not like we do in crow. Crow is on the tricep, we went outside. So we went all the way over here, outside. Once we get there, we lower our arms to chaturanga. Here, lower our arms. My leg is resting on my upper tricep right now. Okay, so that's the first motion. Once we're there, maybe we lean forward and maybe we try to get that back leg up. If we can do that, extend the right leg up, but take it in steps. So I want you all to try it. Just give it a shot. Yep. And bring me all the way out. Yep. Shift the weight forward. Yes. Yes. Oh, are you asking about block? You can use a block. Best way to use a block is for the back foot. So what I like to do with a block, move it so it's just going to be right next to or right in front of the leg that's going to fly. I'm going to bring our right knee to right tricep, lean forward, and then just try to get our foot on top of the block. That's it. And that is going to engage a ton of the same muscles. And try the other side too. Good work, guys. While they do that, if you are working on crow to EPK2, I'm going to take our crow, slide with control to EPK. You guys nailed it. That was beautiful. Shake your wrists out. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Nailed it. Now for those poses, feel free to play with the block placement a little bit. So I like using it on that back leg to help just get my foot on top of it, rest there. And then I can kind of feel what my hip flexors are doing. I don't think you can really use the blocks with your hands in that pose as much, but maybe it'll help you. Maybe another way to do it is if you're having trouble keeping that front leg lifted as you extend, could place the block outside of that leg and see if you can rest that leg on here. So I haven't tried that, but I suppose that is a possibility. Let me see. Well, I put it in a bad place, but maybe put it in a better place, and actually that could work. It really involves some thigh engagement, though, so I don't know if that was easier or harder, but it's your practice, so you can always try those things out and see if it works for you. I will eventually teach another entry to EPK2. I think it's harder, but some bodies are different. So you guys nailed it. Let's come on to our butts and cool down. So extend our legs forward, hips distance apart. Place our hands onto the mat right beside our hips. Straighten your spine, nice and long and tall. Staff pose. Engage Mula Bandha, engage Uddiyana Bandha. Maybe even engage Dalandara Bandha by really locking the chin and the neck. And then let it all go. Reach your arms way up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Paschimottanasana, or intense west stretch. Inhale here, and exhale, slowly roll up to seated. Let's bring the bottom of our feet together. And let's set our heels about at least a foot away from our groin, maybe even further, depending on what you think. Place your hands on top of your feet. Help your knees press down using your elbows. Inhale and halfway lift by extending that spine nice and long. And then exhale, forward fold, star pose. Maybe bring your forehead towards your feet. And inhale deeply. Exhale, come back up. Lay the left shin down and place the right shin on top of it. Double pigeon or fire log pose, or ankle on top of knee, knee on top of ankle. Walk your fingertips forward and start to fold over the shins. Agni Stambhasana. For a deeper stretch option, to walk your fingertips over to the left. Let your head and torso follow. It'll be an even deeper stretch on the outside of the right hip. And walk yourself back to center. Slowly, slowly rise up. And let's extend our left leg forward and cross our right knee on top of the left leg. So left leg straight, right knee is bent. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Twist to the right and bring that left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Look and gaze behind you over the right shoulder. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. Take a deep inhale here. Really fill the belly, even though it's compressed, and then let everything out. And release back to center. Let's lay our right shin down on the mat, cross the left shin on top of it. Fire log pose on the other side. Ankles on knees, knees on under ankles. Walk your fingertips forward and start to bring the chest towards your shins. And for a deeper stretch, walk your fingertips and let your body follow to the right. Come back to center. Slowly, slowly rise up. Extend the right leg, flex the right foot, and cross the left leg over the right, setting up for half lowered fishes again. Let the left fingertips come behind you. Raise the right arm up to the sky and twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Gaze behind you. Deeply inhale, fill the belly as much as you can in this compressed position. Work the diaphragm and then let everything out. And release back to center. Awesome, guys. Just come to Sukhasana for a minute. Bring your arms out like goalpost, cactus arms here. Let's just make some wide circles going backwards. Let's release any tension we may have cultivated in either our arm balances or in our binds. And then go the other way. Bring the arms forward. Liberally huge circles here. And then just shake out your shoulders. Nothing too fancy. Let's come on to lay onto our right side here. Extend our legs nice and long. Let's plant our hand underneath our head and support our head with our right hand. We're going to start by bringing our left hand to our hip. We may move it. Planting that left leg into the ground, you might want to bend the right leg into the ground. You may want to bend the right knee to kickstand yourself here, but maybe challenge your balance and keep that leg nice and long. And when you're ready, I'm going to lift the left leg up towards the sky for Vishnu's couch. Maybe we take the left hand, grab the left big toe, and draw our leg closer to our torso. You can even grab that left ankle for more pull. Take it slow. Beautiful, guys. And let's gently release that leg. Just check the time. All right. And let's go ahead and roll first onto our belly and then onto our left side. Left leg nice and long. Right hand on right hip. Left hand supports our head. And when we've set up nicely here, got a firm foundation, raise the right leg up towards the sky. Maybe we can take this further by grabbing our right big toe or right ankle. And release slowly, slowly. Let's come onto our back. Bring your knees in, roll around gently, side to side or front to back. Option is yours. And bring your feet to the floor. Let your arms spread out like a T shape or goalpost arms. Bring the knees together and raise them up towards the ceiling. Feet are off the ground. When you're ready, lower both knees to the left side for your final twist and gaze to the right. Inhale and exhale and twist. Bring your knees back up. Take happy baby here. Grab your big toes or the outside of your feet. Widen your knees. And Let's bring our hands to our knees, press them together, extend our arms out to the side or in a T shape or goalpost arms, and then lower both knees to the right, gaze to the left for your twist on the other side. Inhale and exhale, bring the knees back to center. Squeeze yourself into a tiny little ball and hold for 3, 2, 1. Release Shavasana. Close your eyes, let everything fall to the floor gently. Breathe out deeply and let go of any tension in your jaw or in your tongue. Maybe think about that thing that we want more of this year for us. Something to focus on for a few breaths here. Bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And reach your arms overhead, reach your toes away from your body like you're just waking up. Morning stretch. Bring your knees in towards your belly. And when you're ready, roll onto either side. Use your free hand to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, whatever that happens to be for you. Sukhasana, lotus, half lotus. Keep your eyes closed. Rest your hands on your knees for a moment and roll your shoulders back 3 times. 3 deep, luxurious rolls here. And we'll bring our hands to heart center, bow our heads, and thank ourselves for this practice, starting the new year off nice and strong. I offer you guys what I'm hopeful for this year is more motivation, power, and confidence. So whatever that might mean to you or whatever thought that you had, if you're feeling a little down, refocus on that because that's for you and for your thoughts and your power, your focus, your confidence. I'm so appreciative of you guys sharing your practice with me tonight. It is always such a pleasure. And I'm so in awe of the dedication that you put in, your grace and your time. So that said, the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Happy New Year. Happy Monday.